Everyone thought I was just sleepwalking. Justity, I found hidden cameras in every room of my apartment for 6 months. My roommates have been telling me I sleepwalk. I'd wake up to find things moved from where I left them, my laptop on the kitchen counter instead of my desk, my clothes laid out on the bathroom floor, my journal open on the coffee table. You're wandering around at 3 a.m. again, they'd say, with concerned looks. You need to see someone about your sleep disorder. I believed them because the evidence was right there, my things in places I'd never put them. Plus, I've been exhausted for months, like I wasn't getting proper sleep. I even caught myself on their phones a few times with no memory of picking them up. Galactic sleepwalking behavior. They said I finally made an appointment with a sleep specialist. The night before my appointment, I decided to record myself to show the doctor what was happening. I set up my phone to record the corner of my bedroom, plugged it in so the battery wouldn't die, and went to sleep. When I checked the footage in the morning, my blood ran cold. I never left my bed, not once in 8 hours, but my bedroom door opened at 2:17 a.m. My roommate Jen came in, went through my drawers, scrolled through my phone for 15 minutes, then rearranged items in my room before leaving. I was stunned. I rewatched it 3 times, trying to make sense of what I was seeing. Why would my roommates convince me I had a sleep disorder? Why were they going through my things? Instead of confronting them, I canceled my doctor's appointment and bought a small wireless camera. I had it in the living room bookshelf and left for work, but actually sat in my car down the street, watching the live feed on my phone. As soon as they thought I was gone, my 3 roommates gathered in the living room. They pulled out a folder with my name on it. She finally made the appointment, Marcus said. Think the doctor will give her anything good, probably Ambien to start. Jen replied, but we can work with that. Remember how much we got for Lisa's Adderall last semester? I watched in horror as they discussed their plan. They'd been gaslighting me for months, convincing me I had a sleep disorder so they could get prescription medications to sell. They'd been accessing my bank accounts, 2 small withdrawals I hadn't noticed. They'd even applied for a credit card in my name using information from my mail. I drove straight to the police station with my evidence, but the detective said it would be hard to prove financial fraud without more documentation. He suggested I set up additional cameras and gather more evidence while they prepared to investigate. I stopped at an electronics store and bought 3 more hidden cameras. When I got home, I discovered why my roommates had seemed so confident in their scheme. They'd been recording me first as I was changing the battery in my bedside lamp. A tiny camera fell out. I found 5 more, 1 in the bathroom vent, 2 in the living room, 1 in the kitchen, and another in my closet. But the worst was what I found on my laptop. The folder labeled blackmail insurance contained videos of me in private moments, spawned of personal messages to friends about past trauma and mistakes, and recordings of me trash-talking my boss after difficult days at work. They had everything they needed to destroy my life if I ever discovered their scheme. I called the detective back and told him what I'd found. He arrived with a team within the hour. They discovered my roommates had been running this scam for years, moving from victim to victim, city to city. They'd targeted 7 people before me. I'm staying with my sister now while looking for a new place. The detective said they'll likely face multiple charges, but it could take months to sort out. Sometimes I still wake up panicked, checking to see if my things have been moved. My therapist says the trust issues might take years to heal. The most terrifying monsters aren't the ones that come while you are sleeping. They're the ones who convince you that you are the broken one while they're breaking into your life.